Welcome everyone, I'm Rosa, and this is Purple LunaRose Tarot. Here we talk about soulmates, twin flames, and karmics. Today's reading is going to be for twin flames, a current energy update for June 2022. Alright, we're going to jump right in with the Power of Love activation cards. And these are the cards we're going to look at current energy. We're going to start with Divine Feminine, we'll look at Divine Masculine, and then we're going to look at the Bridging Energy. The bridging energy is what you're both currently working on, whether it's together or with different people in different places. Alright, let's start with Divine Feminine energy. We have unity. I probably should have mentioned at the beginning of the video, I called this one as above, so below. And the reason is because you are manifesting. Both counterparts are definitely manifesting. It's very possible that Divine Feminine is trying to manifest union. It says you understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. Willingness is coming out for Divine Masculine. This is nice to see. It says you're able to compromise if the end result is love. And let's look at the bridging energy. We have creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illusion. So it does look like this collective is very much trying to manifest union. Whether you're in current 3D physical separation, I feel like most of us in this tribe, on this journey, have definitely learned about the spiritual connection and how to put that in the priority. I also feel like Divine Masculine's energy is just now starting to be willingness. I feel like before it was very working against the energy instead of with the energy, but I do feel like both parties have decided to work together. And guys, you can work together whether you're in union, physical 3D union, or you're in physical 3D separation. What you're doing is you're using the power of your journey, the energy of your journey. Alright, next we're going to look at head, heart, and higher self space. And we're going to start again with Divine Feminine. So head, heart, and higher self space. What is Divine Feminine currently thinking, feeling, and what is the higher self trying to teach her? So we have healing coming out in the headspace, very much focused on your healing. I think that's very much why you're able to manifest union. And then we have the home card coming out in the heart space. And we have number 33, sexual arts, coming out in the higher self space. And one of my most favorite cards in this oracle deck is 25, alchemy. So in the heart space, I do see the home card. I feel like you're working on your healing. Many times when I used to see this card, I used to feel like this person was broken. This person now has the energy of that phoenix rising because you put your healing in a top priority. The home card, very specific. It tells me that this Divine Feminine is trying to recreate something in her home environment. And then the 33, my favorite card, sexual arts. It talks about learning how to be intimate in other ways other than just physical sex. Alchemy on the bottom tells me that this Divine Feminine has learned to turn a negative situation or a difficult situation into a positive situation. Alright, let's clarify a little bit. The only one that really has me stumped is the heart space, the home card. But let's see what comes out for healing. So we have the 7 of Cups coming out. There's confusion. Not sure what to pick. There's a King of Pentacles. Not sure which king to pick. And then we have the Fool. So you're having to take a leap of faith. King of Pentacles can be an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. King of Pentacles is a protector and a provider. Many times, the King of Pentacles can be someone that you have up on a pedestal. And the Fool says you need to take a leap of faith. So I feel like I'm talking to a Divine Feminine who has been working on their healing, self-love, self-care, but is experiencing some confusion. It's very possible that the confusion is there is some new person. There is an earth sign that has stepped in. I feel like Divine Feminine is having to take a leap of faith with this person. There's fear that they're making the wrong choice. All right, let's look at that home card. So the home card is in the heart space for Divine Feminine. So this is what Divine Feminine is currently feeling. Again, trying to recreate something in the home. This card talks about like moving your furniture around and trying to, always trying to like recreate some sort of happiness. So we have the Devil card coming out. Strong Capricorn energy. This can be about like unhealthy, toxic situations. We have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you've overcome those unhealthy situations. Ten of Pentacles is very much like achievements, goals. It's like you put your goals, again, in priority. We have Six of Pentacles. I think it's very possible someone is helping you. I could be talking to a Divine Feminine who has met a soulmate with a strong Capricorn energy. I noticed it up here with the King of Pentacles and then coming back out with the Devil card. I feel like it is about unhealthy relationships or unhealthy binds in relationships, and I feel like someone has stepped in and assisted this Divine Feminine. Six of Pentacles says someone comes in and offers assistance. Alright, let's look at the Sexual Arts card in the Higher Self. I definitely see that as the Higher Self showing this Divine Feminine that there is a strong spiritual connection. There's more ways than one to connect. So we have the Six of Pentacles. I always get something about the past with the Six of Cups, sorry. So the Six of Cups, nostalgia, thinking back again on the past. Thinking back on happier moments, and it could have something to do with union because the Six of Cups does speak of a reunion. Let's see what else. We have the King of Swords. That could be who the reunion is with, someone who has cut Divine Feminine out. And then Ace of Pentacles, starting a new beginning. So I do sense this energy that this collective Divine Feminine could be in 3D physical separation from their Divine Masculine. But I do see that the Higher Self is teaching most likely both parties with that Creative card coming out as the bridging energy how to connect in different forms, how to connect in different ways, and how to understand that they're always in union. Alright, now we're going to go to the Divine Masculine, Head, Heart, and Higher Self space. So again, we're looking at the head space. What are they thinking? Heart space. What is Divine Masculine feeling? In Higher Self space, what is the Higher Self of the Divine Masculine teaching him right now? And guys, I know I keep saying him and her. We have both. We have both within us. When you're on a twin journey, I do feel like you take turns, kind of swapping back and forth. And I do feel like that's how you're able to heal your whole self. Alright, Divine Masculine headspace, what they're currently thinking. We have a sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. I was picking that up with this Divine Masculine. I definitely feel like this person has withdrawn. The King of Swords tells me that it's very possible that Divine Masculine has cut out Divine Feminine. And just from my readings in my Etsy shop alone, I can tell you that the reason is because the pain is fierce. Divine Masculine is definitely starting to awaken. They're definitely starting to realize about what this journey is about. Many of them are learning about the term twin flames. A super funny thing happened to me this morning. I was going through my YouTube and I come across an MGK video. MGK, guys, for those of you that don't know, MGK is Machine Gun Kelly, a young rapper who has come out with a new song called Twin Flames. I think it's hilarious. MGK actually dates Megan Fox, so a beautiful, very popular actress here in the US. So I do feel like, I believe they're married now, so interesting relationship right there. But guys, there's several different celebrity twins, and I think it's interesting that they're starting to see it and they're starting to call it out. One of the biggest named celebrities that many people have considered to be a twin on a twin journey, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. How many of you guys remember them? I believe they have recently gotten back together. I know it's weird, right? And then there's Jennifer Lopez, one of my absolute favorites, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. I was very angry at Ben Affleck in 2002. But they're coming back together. So super interesting that all these unions are happening in celebrity situations where the rest of the world can see that this soul connection has happened. I feel like it's bringing more interest, one, to the spiritual connection, the journey, but I think it's also bringing more light to the fact that we're normal. We're not abnormal people. There's nothing weird about us. There's nothing strange. There's people all over the world that are dealing with a twin flame journey. I will say this, not everyone is a twin. I would love to say that everyone has this beautiful blessing, this beautiful journey to be on, but that's not the case. We all have different spiritual journeys. But I do feel like this particular masculine withdrew because of the pain. There was so much pain on Divine Feminine's side. Most likely when Divine Feminine started to realize that the purpose of this journey was not what she wanted. It's what Spirit wants, right? And I think that when that happened, there was so much anguish, there was so much grief, especially as we were going through that Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse and we were forced to close things out. A lot of grieving there. So it's very possible that Divine Masculine said, I can't handle it. I need to close the situation out. All right, let's look at heart space. So heart space, we have live with compassion, open your heart to all life forms, be an angel with hands. I feel like in the heart space, Divine Masculine is learning that they have a purpose too. I've been making that joke. So I'm a twin on the twin journey, right? That's what we're here, what we're doing. But my purpose is to remind you of who you are, to remind you that you're not alone on this journey, to remind you that there is a large, large, large tribe of this particular soul connection journey in this particular lifetime. So I've been joking that my twin's purpose is not to come on YouTube and read tarot to you guys, which would be extremely hilarious if it happened. But of course it's not going to, because he has his own purpose, his own thing that he has to do. I like the part where it says be an angel with hands, because most likely Divine Masculine has healing abilities also, right? And then let's look at the higher self space. We have the journey card, not too surprising. The journey card says focus on how far you've come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. I feel like the higher self is trying to teach Divine Masculine that it's very possible, because they've just realized about this journey, they've mostly just started to awaken, they feel like they're behind. They feel like Divine Feminine is way ahead and even leaving them behind. Nature is on the bottom, and nature says sometimes all you need to do is go outside, breathe the fresh air to remember who you are and where you want to be. So I do feel where it said you're going to find help in unexpected places. There is something about being out in nature. Alright, let's clarify, and let's use the elemental wisdom. And let's look at sanctuary. Why does this person feel like they have to hide? So we have the Hermit. Strong clarification. Strong confirmation. It says that this person has withdrawn, starting to look for answers within. They've stopped asking everyone on the outside. The Emperor comes out, strong, powerful Aries energy right there, and the King of Wands comes out. So the Aries could be a person, definitely. There could be an Aries, strong Aries energy for Divine Feminine, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. any major aspect really. But King of Wands, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm seeing even the Hermit has a wand. So there is a strong fire sign on this person's mind. As they're going within and trying to find the answers, there's definitely a strong Aries energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I'm going to go straight with Aries with that Emperor. I feel like this person had to go within to order to find certain answers. It could be possible that they had to find answers about a particular Aries, but I think it's more about taking control. The Emperor is the most powerful card in tarot. The King of Wands, I would say, is almost the second most powerful, because the King of Wands is someone who's very brave, very courageous, and takes action. But the King of Wands says that this person is learning what they're capable of. Alright, let's look at the kindness card. Alright, so we have a Five of Wands in the heart space, where I feel like they're learning that they have their own spiritual abilities, that they're healers in their own ways. The Five of Wands comes out, and the Five of Wands says this is very challenging for them. But I will say, they're not swords, they're not stabbing each other. Five of Wands says this person is training. We have the Seven of Cups. So there's that confusion again. Divine Feminine had the confusion in the head space. I feel like Divine Masculine has the confusion in the heart space. And then we have the Four of Cups. So Four of Cups is that card that says that they're blocking something out. I feel like what they're trying to block out is the pain. Cups are emotions. The emotions are too heavy and too challenging for this person. Let's look at the Journey card. So the higher self definitely teaching Divine Masculine collectively in this tribe about the spiritual connection, about the spiritual journey. And I even heard the word twin flames, so that's interesting. The Empress comes out. Strong confirmation. Spirit has got my back today, right? Like, the Empress comes out, and that's that Divine Feminine energy. So I do feel like the Divine Masculine is learning about the counterpart. The King of Swords also comes out. It's going to be in the very same place. Look at that. Two different decks, guys. Not a coincidence. So this particular Divine Feminine feels like Divine Masculine cut her out, and this particular Divine Masculine, collective energy of course, feels like Divine Feminine cut him out. How interesting is that? We were just in Mercury retrograde, guys. Confusion. Alright, so the Magician comes out, and the Magician is very much about manifestation, and I love that this is going to be the last card to come out, because I called this video as above, so below. So that's exactly what the Magician means, as above, so below. This collective twin flame energy has learned what union is, has learned what this divine connection is, has most likely learned what their purpose is. There could be some grieving there. Guys, not everyone is going to be in 3D union in this lifetime. And this is how I know. Are you ready? I've known twins where the counterpart passed away after they came into union. That means they're not together forever, right? This lifetime is not eternal. You will come back to do something again. I've also known twins that their divine counterpart didn't even incarnate into this lifetime. Some of you may already know this. Some of you struggle to understand this. But here's the best way I can say. The ones that I've noticed that their divine counterpart didn't incarnate into this lifetime, they are so powerful, so brave. They never make a wrong turn. It's like they're always being guided which way to go, what to do. They're always highly, highly protected, more so than other twins. So if you feel like that's you, it's very possible your counterpart didn't incarnate into this lifetime. But if you know who I'm talking about and this reading resonates, then I do feel like you both are stepping into union. And union is not this 3D fairy tale getting married and living happily ever after story that you hear from other readers and other places. It's very much a purpose, a very strong mission given to you by Spirit. There is something you're supposed to do. And I feel like the both of you are finally starting to work with the energy. You've had to come up with a creative way to do it, most likely because there is this 3D separation. All right, now we're going to pull messages. We're going to do 3 from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine and 3 from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. Let's start with Divine Feminine first. Divine Feminine message to the counterpart, Divine Masculine. I wish I knew how you really feel. So I do feel that because they're withdrawn, there's a lot less communication. And it's very possible they're keeping their feelings to themselves. Very possible because I did feel that strong energy in the heart space where they're trying to block that powerful emotion. We have faith in me coming out. And missing you. So again, strong 3D separation. So this collective tribe could really be in a minimal to no contact. And I just want to say, again, that's really collective with all twins all around the world, because we're very much being focused, being told to focus on our individual worth, our individual purpose. So Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. Why is this so hard? I feel that. Why can't I stop thinking of you? And time is passing quickly. So time does feel like it's passing quickly. I think I made a mistake is on the bottom. And I feel like this is going to be a collective for all twins. Guys, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And you're with who you are supposed to be. I know many times as we're going through this particular twin journey, this particular soul connection journey, you can feel like you've strayed off the path. But your soul chose to come down here and learn this particular lesson, do these particular things in this lifetime. You can't stray off the path. There's only one path. Can you cause delays? I always say absolutely. But if you do cause a delay, especially due to a mistake, that's a mistake you needed to make. That's a mistake that you have to learn from in order to be the person you're supposed to be a little bit further down on the road of your journey. All right, everyone, we're going to close it out with some guidance. And I'm using the Denise Lynn Sacred Traveler. And she explains that the Sacred Traveler is your higher self. So we're literally asking your higher self to show us guidance for this collective Twin Flame energy update for June 2022. We have vast vistas, expand your horizons. I feel like that's going to be for both parties. I feel like Divine Masculine is fixing to come out of the shell, and I feel like Divine Feminine very much realizing that it doesn't have to be a certain way. We also have solitude, in silence, peace prevails. I feel like that's what's happening right now, and both parties are learning, healing, and gaining wisdom. And we have Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. I definitely felt like both parties here could be strong healers of some sort. Last one, we have Grounding. Go deep and explore your roots. So that's going to be for someone who's experiencing self-doubt. If you're experiencing self-doubt, go back into your family history, your ancestry. You're going to find twins in your own family. It's not a coincidence, guys. Alright, I'm going to leave this reading right here. I hope this Twin Flame current energy update was helpful. Please keep an eye out. I am going to do a mid-month one, so we will start putting more of these out. And we have been doing the extended Facebook, a live event, which is Facebook only. So if you guys would like to watch the extended for this video, please make sure to check out and follow my Facebook page. Alright, everyone, as always, I'm sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.